So those different countries, was there a lot of culture shock?
Yes and no. The reason why I say yes because you get to see how blessed we are in the United States, but you also see how ethnocentric we are and how much we don't understand about our world, our global cultures, our global languages. I mean, in Luxembourg and in Switzerland, people are speaking and writing in 5 different languages, and we're struggling with one. And we're lucky if some of us can speak half of two. But I mean, but then at the same time, I was in Belgrade, Serbia, where we were passing over this bridge, and there were just maze of cardboard boxes. And I remember talking to the bus driver. Oh no, excuse me, it was the meeting assistant director. I was like, why do they have all these cardboard boxes? Because they were set up and stuff. And I was like, what are all these cardboard boxes doing up? And it was like, those are people's houses. And I could not believe that because it was thousands of them. I mean, literally thousands of these cardboard boxes stacked. And if you look at any movie where it looks like there is like year 3038 and it's like all these buildings stacked on top of each other, it was like that, but cardboard boxes. So that was a culture shock to me because I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. And I was like, well, what if it rains? Well, they have to go out and find brand new dry cardboard boxes. And that just shocked me. Another place was Morocco. I was performing in Casablanca in 2009. And so imagine you've been on I-85. All right. And speed limit is 60. Well, it's North Carolina, so speed limit is probably 55. And so,
65.
yeah. And so imagine you're on I-85 and you see someone with a buggy in the middle of the highway, of the median, okay? And so you're looking like, okay, I'm getting closer to this car and I'm doing 65, 70 miles per hour. If you're me, I'm going 80 miles per hour. That's really a person with a buggy. Wait a minute. That's really a person with a smaller person with a buggy. Wait a minute, are they trying to sell me produce while I'm driving by doing 70 miles per hour? So there were families with buggies of produce and chicken trying to sell people food in the middle of the highway. I've never seen this. I never want to see this again in my life because I was like, somebody could hit them. And it was just, my heart dropped. And I was like, I never want to be in a situation where I'm that person or my family members like that, because that was the scariest thing. So seeing that whole thing of there's rich and then there's extremely poor. You see that in Belgrade, Serbia. You see that in Morocco. And you see that in Bulgaria. Sofia, Bulgaria really opened up my eyes. I love Bulgaria too. That was one of my favorite places. But it was just shocking. But at the same time, on the other end, us as Americans, we still need a lot of learning to do on the global aspect of understanding cultures, because I feel we're still behind in languages, music, fashion, food, and just individuality. You see a lot of people overseas, they have this individual confidence about them, and you don't get that a lot here. You get cockiness here, hiding insecurities. That's why social media is what it is today. But you see more individuality in Europe, and I love that so much about Europe.